air, water, earth, fire. You've heard the stories of avatars Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, and Korra. But it's time for new stories to be told. In every era, there are those who threaten the balance of the world, and those who seek to maintain it. With danger looming around every corner, what new stories await, and what heroes will rise to the challenge? Welcome back to Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes, the Roku era. I am your GM, Josh. I am joined once again with my friends Oz, Morgan, Cass, and Megan. For us, it's been quite a hiatus since the last time we did this.
All of our haircuts have changed.
Yes. Luckily, we decided to pre-record this time around, so that should be more consistent in when it comes out. But for us, it's been a bit. We have been busy, but we're back, ready to go. I'm going to handle recap because I don't know why any of you would remember what last happened. But upon visiting the Fire Sage Temple, oh no, I just lost what I was going to. Kienren got some guidance into the wolf spirit that they had been marked by, along with just some general shenanigans and hospitality related things and cultural differences that deals with spitting in hands for handshakes. Let's see who remembers who does that.
I remember because I'm traumatized.
Our heroes were sent off to the Fire Nation capital to right? Fire Nation capital? Yeah, Fire Nation capital to meet up with some air nomads from the Western Air Temple to get some more spiritual guidance. And that is where we left off, essentially. Just our heroes on Bison flying off. I don't remember if we described Bison big enough to carry 4 people, but I suppose Bison is now.
I think we did.
Yeah, just big enough.
A little bit small for an adult, but enough to carry 4 people.
Yep. Oh, because one of you is also really small, if I remember correctly. Which of you is the really small one?
Me.
Yeah. Bison's own owner is the small one. Yes. Okay.
Everyone else is like tall as fuck.
I'm average height. I'm 5'7".
I'm average too. I'm 5'9". I guess that's tall for a female anyway.
And Rorik.
He's 6 foot.
Tall. There we go.
BOI.
We just slowly go up in height, just like last time.
And then we just plummet down to Kienren.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Who I think I said was like 5, somewhere between 5'2" and 5'4".
I think I wrote it down.
Okay, so you head off to the Fire Nation capital, where you to meet or run into a couple of the airbenders from the Western Air Temple. You land in just on the outskirts of the city, departing Bison. Bison goes off to refuel. Kai stays with Bison, I assume, because tiny dragon and dragon hunting, probably not a great mix going on with the Fire Nation capital.
He burrows into Bison's fur.
Makes a little nest to sleep in. But yeah, you're now at the capital. You're on the outside of the capital, so you're not sure where anyone is, but you do see that there are other like smaller I guess encampments is the right word for it, on the outside as well, with symbols with people flying the colors of the Earth Kingdom, other air nomads, and the water tribes as well.
Yes, Morgan.
I think Morgan was just adjusting something.
Oh, never mind.
Where would y'all like to start?
You said the air nomads would have information on the spirits,
Yes.
and they're from which temple again?
The Western Air Temple, which is the one that would probably know the least about you.
That's right. So,
Also, I've now canonically learned that due to the Yang Chen books, one of the temples, it might be the Western Air Temple, is exclusively women for a while. And I don't know when that stops.
pop off. So I'm gonna go over to the Western Air Temple, fellas.
Does everyone else follow, or is it just going to be Kinren on their own?
What
Yeah.
are the other options?
The other options are just going straight to the Fire Nation capital, going inside the city. There are encampments of like the Earth Kingdom as well, and the both the Water Tribes. They are all sort of set up around here.
I know that personally, Enya will probably not want to go near the capital or anywhere in the city. So I think she'll probably follow Kinrun.
Yeah, I think that Zay's really curious about airbenders because she's never come into contact with anyone other than Kienren. So Zay's gonna go follow as well.
Right. And then Rorik.
We're gonna follow Cameron. Even though that's not what I want to do, but that's what I'm gonna do.
You can go off and do whatever you want.
Rourke just gets huffy and follows along.
Whatever.
Okay.
Fine, I guess. God, Mom, I don't want to be here.
The oldest one in the group.
Bye.
Just
Parental guidance. All right.
FOMO.
All right.
Where do you want to go?
We're gonna go. I'm gonna follow Cameron.
But where do you want to go?
I want to go into the city.
We can do that.
I want to go into the city.
Go then.
But I want to know what happens. I want to know what happens. What's wrong with that? Let's okay. I'm gonna follow, but then afterwards we're going into the city.
Does Rourke say that out loud?
Yeah.
Exactly like that. I'm following, but then we're going to the city.
No, he doesn't say it like that.
Too late, it's canon.
It's not canon.
It's canon.
That's
Just
me.
keep it in.
Fine,
It's not
okay.
up to me to determine
No.
the canon of your character. So if Cass doesn't want to make it canon, it's not canon.
Not canon.
It's now a fan fiction.
Fine, how does Rorik say it?
Can't do it. Just he says it manly.
Josh, you're keeping all this in, right?
Yeah, sure. I won't
Perfect.
edit any of this out. I might move it around a little, but no, it's all
Aw.
it's gonna stay. Anyway. Alright, so you head off to where the air nomads are staying. Currently, there are a big group of them. Most of them seem to be from the Western Air Temple. There are some others, of course, scattered from other spots across the world, but the majority of them are from the Western because that is the closest one to the Fire Nation. And as you get there, you can see that there seems to be some sort of discussion amongst a few of them, sort of dealing with like how they should conduct themselves at the time. Because you see, like there's one group that's trying to like say like, we should go out and speak to the people. Like the thing, like we should go out and speak to the people. You know, it's time to continue our efforts in relaying our teachings to the rest of the world. And then there's others who are like, we've done too much already. We're here as guests. Don't cause trouble, that kind of thing.
Kienra, no tact or decorum whatsoever. Just kind of. Why would sharing our teachings be in poor taste or doing too much?
You see an older air nomad turn to look at you. Well, young one, you see, many of the nations already don't like the fact that their own citizens are wanting to learn more about our ways, and we don't want to overstep our bounds or make anyone uncomfortable, especially since we are invited guests here at this summit.
So, being invited guests means suppressing who we are as people and being less authentic to what we have to offer to the world.
No. It doesn't mean to be less authentic. It just means not trying to push it onto everyone else at any given moment. Turns and looks directly at one of the people who like have a book ready to go. Puts the book away.
So, by being authentically true to ourselves as givers and purveyors of knowledge, we are forcing it down people's throats. Simply by existing as who we are.
Do I know you? I don't seem to recall you coming with any of us.
What do you know about the spirits?
Well, many things. What would you like to know?
Excellent. Could we perhaps parlay?
I don't know why. We're not in conflict with each other, as far as I'm sure. All right, we can talk.
Excellent. There are many people here, and I do not wish to waylay any air nomads that wish to perhaps spread knowledge and give people options of viewpoints in the world. But know that the air nomad way is not the only way. And then just walks off.
Gives you a
expecting the guy to follow.
Gives you a weird look and is like, should I follow that? Strange. He turns to look at the three of you, Rorik, Anya, and Zay. Do you know who that are you with them at all?
We sure are. In fact, let's go that direction. Sir man.
So you say yes we are and then head off following Kienra. You walk off, he also just still kind of stands there confused.
I like to imagine that Rorik gets there first and it's just kind of, you're not the air nomad, man.
You see walking up to you after the rest of the group gets there. Isn't the man you talk to, it's a different air nomad. Who seems a little younger. They're sort of like looking around sort of doggedly. I guess I heard you wanted to talk about spirits.
Yes, I do. What do you know?
Did you want to talk about? Were you talking about spirits like that are around, or like spirits that are just in general, or? Yeah.
I wish to enter the spirit world.
Oh, enter the spirit world. Oh.
According to the fire sages, I require great tragedy and looking within.
Huh. But okay. That's intriguing. No, I mean, I can't really help you with that. I just wanted to talk about like spirits and like just aiding, doing what we do, aiding spirits, that kind of thing.
What do you know of the wolf spirit?
Wolf spirit. It's a very interesting spirit. I think. I don't know too much about the wolf specifically called the wolf, but I have heard stories before. But yeah, the wolf spirit it chooses people not in sort of marking them for some plans of sorts that not many of us know of. Yeah. It's one of those spirits that try and call on to the people for help whenever it needs to.
You're saying the wolf spirit needs help from us?
Well, I don't know necessarily if it needs help, but I think it's just marking people that it might want to use someday for assistance or something.
Excellent. How do I get in contact with the wolf?
Well, you could do it the way most air nomads do. After all, I mean, we meditate a lot and try and leave our bodies, sort of situation, that kind of thing.
Incredible. Thank you. Walks away.
Yeah. Okay. Turns to look at the three of you. Is there anything were you three interested in spirits or anything like that?
No.
I'm curious, what happens if a spirit like attacks people?
Oh,
What do you do?
I mean, obviously, if a spirits aren't really aggressive creatures, especially, well, not the majority of them. So I guess you'd have to ask what the particular person or human did to upset the spirits to make them so aggressive in such a way. I myself am helping the trying to find and help out the spirits that are currently around the Fire Nation capital. After all, there's been rumors of much upheaval in the spiritual world around here.
Right. So, like, hypothetically, if a spirit was to attack, like, how would the people not die?
Well, I mean, appeasing the spirit in some way, I guess, is the best way to go. But of course, you would need to know what the spirit wants and all that kind of thing.
And the only way we can do that is what you told our friend about them leaving their body?
Well, I mean, you can also figure it out through, like, I guess context clues, because, like, if, say, like, the forest is being destroyed by some sort of industrial work, and the spirit appears, maybe, plant some trees kind of thing, save the forest, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Is it bad to attack the spirit back?
I mean, I don't know why you would attack the spirit. Defending yourself, of course, is fine by any means, but attacking a spirit on its own, one, you'd be incredibly lucky to find a spirit just wandering around, and two, you definitely shouldn't attack it without provocation.
Okay. All hypothetical. Just thank you.
All right. If you ever have any questions, my name is Sumati. So if you ever need to talk.
Wait.
Yes.
How do you spell? How do you spell?
Sumati. Sumati.
Whoa. Repeat.
SUM some ATI Adi.
Oh, actually, one more question, Sumati. How do you defend yourself against a spirit if there's not if there's nothing physical? How would one defend themselves if they're being attacked?
Well, if it doesn't have a physical form that is attacking you, then it would be just attacking you spiritual. You wouldn't feel anything if it didn't have its physical form.
Okay.
Somebody bows to you and then just walks off.
Okay.
Is anybody else confused about what we experienced?
A
Yeah.
little.
Just a
Yeah,
little bit.
based on everything he said, it feels like that. What happened to us?
Maybe if we encounter another spirit, we can see if that thing that he said would come true, and if not, then you know, testing hypotheses and things like that. All sciencey stuff.
Wait, did something happen to us?
Session 1 and 2. Well, 1 was the meetup. Session 2 was the spirit that came out of the dragon that attacked.
Right. Right. I knew that.
This is canon, Rory. Keep this in.
I knew that. So wait, I still am unsure of what happens, but something did happen. And you're right, traumatic. What did happen to us? And how does that compare to the situation that's happening now?
That's the question. Yeah, I.
I'm glad we got that figured out.
I don't know if we got anything figured out. I feel like I don't know. Should we have told him what happened? I'm
gonna cut in this
I don't know,
conversation to
because-
wherever Cameron has wandered off to.
Kenren is like 10 feet away, lying stiff as a board, flat on her back, staring directly upward, trying to meditate, and doing just the worst job.
Give.
Lovely.
If it's just the worst job, give me a roll of passion to push your luck. I want to see. Let's see if you can meditate your way into what you'd like.
Okay, passion, you said?
Yeah.
I have a +0 to passion, and I rolled a 6.
No, you are just lying there, staring off into space, going, "Spirit world, enter the spirit world," just in your head.
Just so stiff as a board.
Mm-hmm.
No pose, no technique, nothing. Just like
It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
eyes open, unblinking.
Cut back to the three of you. 10 feet away.
Anyone see where Cameron went?
No idea. Not even bothering to look around. I'm just no idea. Can we go find them?
So okay, so we've got some stuff we've got to discuss, but can we do that in the city?
Yeah, what's in the city?
We gotta go to the city.
City? What's so important about the city? What's so important about the city, Rorik? What do you need
Calm
to know?
down. Please.
Yeah, I just don't know why we need to go to the city right now. I think we can.
Why
you know,
why are you acting like this?
Why do you want to go to the city, huh?
Why do you not want to go to the city?
I didn't say that I don't want to go to the city. I'm just wondering.
And you're so like, okay, this isn't about me.
They just kind
I
of like
think-
steps back a little bit. It's like-
I just fine.
No. If you want to go to the city, we can go to the city. I mean, it's you know.
How about I just go?
Here, counterpoint. How about you and Zay go, and I stay here to try and find where Cameron is.
Sure.
Original pairings.
Okay. I'm coming back to here if I can't find you elsewhere.
Oh yeah, should we plan to meet back here at like a certain time so we don't get separated?
Mhm.
And then if we do get separated, maybe something bad happened. We should find each other.
Yeah.
Josh, are there times like
Uh,
or
There's time.
I have discussed this with the groups that I GM'd with one shots because there's no time where they never mention specific like clocks in the Avatar universe. It's almost always like dawn, dusk, high noon, when evening, so on. It's just relative descriptors.
I
okay.
do have hours though.
Yeah, they can say in this many hours, so they know roughly like the amount of time that passes to get from one section to the next.
Okay. So should we meet up here like when it starts getting dark? And if we're not back by like the middle of the night, there's probably something wrong.
What
Yeah.
time is it currently?
Looking up after having flown on Bison for a while, there was like a day or two that passed, so it's probably around like just about to enter noon, so the sun's almost straight up in the sky.
Okay. Then yeah, we can meet like right before it gets
We meet
dark.
at dusk.
Dusk, yeah. There we go.
You just realized you just said the sun is directly up in the sky and Cameron is looking directly
Yeah.
Retina's gone. Just
on. You walk onto step onto Cameron and just like
Who is now blinded.
write that down, write that down.
Okay, so Rourke, are we heading out?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right, Rorik
Come
and
on.
Rorik and Zay, you head off to the Fire Nation capital. Upon getting to the gate that leads into the city, you see that there is two Fire Nation guards stationed, a man and a woman, and the woman addresses you as you walk forward. Excuse me, what is your business here?
We're just visiting the city. I'm from the Starterra Orphanage. Over on the island.
Oh, Starterra. Yeah, I know them. One of my friends. They came from Starterra.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm just showing my friend here the city. They've never been.
Okay, I see. Yeah. So, anyway, are you here? So you're just visiting? You're not here for like the summit or official business or anything like that?
No official business, just visiting.
All right. Good
What's
to know.
the summit?
Oh, there's a huge technology. Well, it's a Four Nations Summit and Technology Symposium. So the Fire Lord has invited a bunch of dignitaries and representatives from all over the nations to come in, discuss different technological advances, and it's really just a chance to like meet up with everyone and share information and see the progress that everyone's made, that kind of thing.
Okay. And that's just happening like in the city, or is that
I mean, it's happening in the city. We're getting ready for it. That's why there's so many people outside the city right now getting set up
so
and
when
such.
is it?
The summit's going to happen in about 2 or 3 days, depending on weather and how everyone feels.
Okay. And does the summit usually affect the city at all?
Oh well, this is the first time that we've ever had one. This is very unusual. We've never had a summit before, and Firelord Sozin is making some big moves and plans. That kind of thing.
Got it. Thank
All right.
you.
Is there anywhere we shouldn't go in the city as far as like where people are setting up?
Well, I would avoid probably the city center near the palace. That seems to be where they're mostly setting up all of their like designs, new technology, all that kind of thing. But anywhere else in the city seems to be fine. Yeah, I would say it's fine.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
Of course, yes. Enjoy your time in the at the Fire Nation capital. If you need anything, I don't know why I would be able to help, but You just will you be staying here the whole? Should I expect you to walk out at some point, or are you going to be finding a place to stay inside the capital?
I think we're gonna check out the capital first, so we may or may not. Most likely, you'll see us later today. We're gonna kind of scope it out and see if there's any places to stay. But if there's a summit, maybe not.
All right, good to know. All right, I will keep note of it and enjoy your time. And she like opens up the pulls on like a lever that opens up the doors because they're pretty big, so let a bunch of stuff through. So you walk in. And as the doors close behind you, you're now standing inside of the Fire Nation capital city. There, it is bustling metropolis. Lots of things are going on. You can see, just like the guard was saying, there are people from all over the Four Nations currently there. Some of them are exploring, trying Fire Nation cuisine, like that. Others seem to be relaying messages back and forth to other people. Just a lot of people moving around currently.
O'Rourke, do you have to go into the city center, or is there somewhere else you need to go? Is it a secret?
No, it's not a secret. Just gonna look around for a bit.
Okay. Do you want me to not ask questions?
No, let's just enjoy the city. Come on, we're just gonna go.
All right, the two of you explore the city as we cut back to Enya and Kienren. What are the two of you doing?
I mean, I'm at this point, I still don't know where Kienren is.
What?
I guess I'll just go look for Kienren.
I like to imagine that Enya steps like out of the air and is like Kenren, steps directly onto Kenren's stomach.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Step onto Kienren's stomach. Kienren, you're suddenly in the middle of you attempting to meditate. Just get stepped on.
This isn't helping my concentration.
I'm sorry. I have a way on my one foot.
Kenren just kind of sits up and just kind of like gently grabs Enya's foot and puts it back on the ground. Calm down.
Okay.
Deep breaths.
I sit
Is
down
there
on
a
the
spirit
ground.
attacking us?
First question.
Is there a spirit attacking us?
Okay.
Everything is fine. Where are the others? The one who loves bison and the skittish man. Skittish is the wrong word. You're the skittish one. The bison lover and the spit hand man. Where have they gone, Enya?
All right. Morgan, are you alive?
Oh no, I think we lost Morgan.
I think we lost Morgan. Uh-oh. Pause in the recording. Morgan!
Damn.
Morgan! I'll be back. Keep it rolling. Nope, never mind.
Oh,
We got her. Never mind.
we got her.
Like, I missed everything that you just said.
What's the last thing you heard?
It's okay. That's about it.
Oh, it's okay. Are we being attacked by spirits?
Yeah.
That would have been the last thing.
Are we being attacked by spirits? Okay, hold on. I'll give you a little bit to call back into recording for editing purposes.
Now.
Are we being attacked by spirits?
No.
Good. Then everything's fine.
Okay. I take out damn, I forgot his name.
Kai
My
the
baddie.
dragon?
I thought he was
Huh?
a bison.
Yeah, Kai's on bison right now.
Oh, damn. I want Kai to be with me. It's fine. I go like I'm gonna start it because I feel like Enya's had this happen before where she's like panicked about a lot of things.
Your emotional
And so-
distress dragon starts to fly towards you.
And so I go to like I go to and have it go to like try and pet Kai, and Kai's not there. And then it sends me into another panic.
Kai senses and flies to you. Eventually gets into your arms, so as you're petting nothing, you suddenly start petting him.
Fascinating.
Okay.
Cameron looks around and asks, "Where are the others? Where's
They-
the bison lover and the spit hand boy?"
They went to go into the city.
Is there a reason we aren't joining them?
No. There's a really good reason. You were meditating, so we thought that it'd be better if I stayed here with you and watched over, and then until you got your meditation thing on. Yeah.
Well, meditation seems to be evading me. Perhaps there are resources in the city that could help me. Incense,
I don't
smelling salts.
know about that. I don't know about that.
Is there another reason we aren't going to the city?
No, not at all.
Cameron starts walking to the city.
I'm like following behind, dragging with their like. Why do we need to go to the city? Why are we going to the city? Why?
There are supplies in the city.
I'm just gonna keep on saying that as we're going into the city
As you get to
until we're out.
as you get to the gates, yet again, 2 guards are there. The female guard sees you and says, "What is your business here at the Fire Nation capital?"
We are searching for our friends and incenses and tea.
All right. So would this be business, visiting? What would you describe this visit
Visiting,
as?
I suppose.
Just visiting? Okay. All right. Some more tourists. All right. You should know that there's a summit happening right now amongst the 4 nations. So it's a little bit crowded. If you're going to be staying the night, you might be able to find some places, but it might not be the best. Most places have already found have people staying there. And let's see what else is am I supposed to tell people? Oh yeah. Don't cause any trouble, of course. Fire Nation soldiers are everywhere, and they will stop you if you try and cause any problems. And you see, she gives Cameron. She gives you like a look up and down. You're not part of the guiding wind, are you? We've been strictly told not to let any of those air nomads in.
I have no attachment to the guiding wind.
Ah, perfect. All right.
Yes.
The Guiding Wind is a offshoot members of the air nomads that don't really subscribe to any of the 4 temples, and their whole thing is preaching, or I guess their teachings are all about ditching material life and elite statuses and wealth for a spiritual life.
Oh, so I would love them and I would be part of them if I knew them.
Yeah, probably. The whole reason they're not liked amongst the rest of the nations, especially amongst the elite class, is because they are attempting to get like nobles out of their positions and been like, come join us in nomadic ways.
I can't be fighting the bourgeoisie again. I can't do another season of it.
It's non-violent this time, though, or at least claimed to be non-violent.
Oh man.
Consider bring up unions again.
No, we can't go
Look,
back to unions.
Unions have been around now for a couple hundred years, thanks to the original adventures of Holorock and Aya and oh jeez, and everyone. Where's everyone's name? I write those down.
Karma
And Karma and Avani. There we go. Those 4 original adventurers. Unions have been around for a bit, along with Uno.
Anyway, with Josh in hot water now.
Oh, my, in hot water. Anyway,
Because you.
I forgot I forgot half the group. It's true. It's been a while. It's been like a year since we've done them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyway. I have no association with the Guiding Winds. I have no intention of causing trouble. I have never intentionally caused trouble in my life. Thank you for your time walking in.
That's a lie.
I like it.
Although
I like
think,
it being on the
Sorry.
right behind. Sorry.
Oz, how often do you think Kienren has lied in the past?
I don't know if Kienren intentionally causes trouble, and I don't know if Kienren views it as intentionally causing trouble.
Oh, that is fair. That is absolutely fair. Oh yeah, that's like there's no. All right, cool. All right, you walk past. Hasn't opened the doors yet, but it starts pulls the lever real fast so that you can get in. You like sort of have to do one of those stops right before you hit the door, and then it starts to open, and then you can.
Oh
keep
no,
walking.
full contact.
Just into the door.
And doesn't like fall back either, just full commits to the and keeps walking.
Enjoy your time in the capital city, I guess.
Thank you.
You register, and yeah, you register that they don't seem to recognize you whatsoever. There was no reaction to seeing you.
Good. Okay.
Even as you're being dragged in.
My face is on the ground going.
Oh, that's why they didn't
I'm assuming
recognize
they
you.
stand on the ground. I'm assuming there's sand on the ground, so like I'm getting a mouthful of sand.
Yeah, dirt, sand, all of it. You enter the city. The two of you wanting it's yet again same setup. Lots of people moving around, lots of stuff happening. Somewhere a ways away, not to where you can see them, but also exploring the city are Zay and Rorik.
I think they are a secondary objective to figuring out how to better meditate.
Okay.
I think Kenren assumes that they have their own motives and respects them and knows that we will meet up later and that they can take care of themselves.
Okay.
So I'm looking for like an incense shop, some sort of like tea shop, any sort of like meditation aid.
Okay.
I'm basically looking for the Earthbound of the Avatar universe.
We're looking for Bound Earth.
It's Firebound. We're in the Fire Nation.
No.
And then
Emberbound.
and are you just
No,
are you just following
Yeah, I'm still getting a mouthful of dirt and sand, and I'm getting dragged around. I mean,
Okay.
I'm.
All right.
I feel like halfway through the like walking through this crowded place, it's like, would you like to stand?
I lift my head up ever so slightly, spit out a clump of dirt, and go. Yeah. And then stand back
Offers
up.
a hand up.
You stand up. I'm gonna say because your character's probably done this a lot. Morgan, can you give me a roll to rely on your skills and training? So roll with focus. To
To
see
stand up?
well, no, to see if you can avoid people noticing you and or read if other people notice who you are.
All right.
Focus.
Good thing I rolled. Good thing okay. I got a 4 + 2, so 6.
No, you have no clue. You think both that you're hiding yourself really well, but you also cannot tell whatsoever if people have recognized you yet.
I'm doing the Kronk thing, except slightly better, but also have no idea what's going on and in a full, I guess, panic state of, I'm trying to think of a different word. It's not coming to me. Anyway, and just in a full panic state about, oh, someone's gonna recognize me, kind of thing.
Paranoia?
There we go.
Yeah,
there it is.
paranoid. All right. We're gonna zoom back over to Rourke and Zay. What are you two exploring in the city?
So Rourke is gonna like look around to make sure there's no one in the city that looks familiar.
Oh, okay. I see what you. Okay. Give me a roll with focus to rely on your skills and training. You've done this before.
What was it again?
Focus.
Okay. Hold on. I got a 7.
Looking around, you do it imperfectly. Looking around, you don't see anyone who you recognize, but also you look overly suspicious. So a lot of people like staring at you, really weird.
Oh no. Do I notice that?
Yeah, probably. And if you
Can I try
don't,
to add? Can I try to like overcompensate and try not to look suspicious?
yeah, I guess. It's this weird standoff of you trying to see if you know anyone. So it's weirdly looking at them, and then they're all like, "What's happening over there?" And then you're just immediately just like, "What's the most natural thing I can do right now?" And it's just the worst option.
It's the worst option, and then so once Rorik realizes that it's making things worse, he's just gonna walk into a direction and just keep walking until he feels like he's in the right enough distance away from them that he doesn't have to think of them anymore.
Perfect. And then Zay, are you just following around?
Yeah,
Okay.
is A picking up on how weird Rorik's being?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. You're close enough, and you can obviously see them directly. So
Can I try to guide and comfort Rorik to figure out what's making him feel so or look so like skittish and uncomfortable?
yeah, roll with harmony.
Okay. Let me double check what my harmony is.
And then real fast. What is everyone's playbooks again? It's been a bit.
Mine is the icon.
Mine is
Oh,
the destiny.
That's a 9.
Yeah, 9. And then hold on. What was real fast? What was
Morgan, you
everyone's?
go.
No, you go off.
I was the destined.
Right.
I'm the razor.
Is it right? Okay. Then Cass, what was yours?
The rogue.
Of course. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Just double checking. All right. So, guiding comfort was a 9.
Yep.
On a hit, choose one. All right. So, Cass, Rorik can either embrace the whatever guidance Zay's about to give, or they can shut. Zay, actually, hold on. Zay, what are you saying to sort of guide and comfort so that Cass can make a decision as to whether or not to shut you down?
Yeah. Rourke, you don't have to tell me everything, but if you want some help, you can tell me like as little as possible because it sounds or looks like you're in a stressful situation. And I'm like here to help if you need it.
Okay, I'm going to embrace it.
Okay. So embrace guidance. If you have a condition or any fatigue, which I don't know if we have at this point because there's been days, you may clear those. So then, this means Zay gets to ask one question and Rourke has to answer honestly.
Okay. What would be helpful for me to do for you right now?
Just being here with me right now is enough. I think we'll get through. I'll get through it, and we're just gonna carry on.
Carry on doing what? What are we doing?
Okay, I'm looking for something.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm from the Fire Nation. I might be able to help if you give me, you don't have to tell me exactly what, but like what kind of thing you're looking for.
The thing is, I'll see it when I'll know I
Take two.
I will know it when I see it.
Oh, so you have no idea what you're looking for.
I have I have a vibe,
Okay.
but not the what I but it's not perfect. I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay. I mean, there's like a richer area of town, there's the weird area of the city, and then there's like the kind of scary part of the city. What vibe is the vibe?
What is this? What? How do? Hmm.
My favorite borough of New York City is the weird one.
The one weird one in New York City.
My favorite borough, Weird Borough.
Weird borough.
While this is happening, just real fast, Oz, if you can push one towards, what's that? Yours is patience, and what was the other one for your principles?
Determination.
Move one towards determination, since you've been very much on a determined path this whole time
Damn.
to get to your destiny. And then, depending on Cass, if you think you sharing the tiny bit of information is either protecting yourself or trying to connect to, say, you can move either towards friendship or survival, depending on which way you think it fits.
Think what fits?
So because your two principles are friendship and survival,
Yeah.
you giving just the information of you're looking for something and not sharing the full information. If you think that you are that is protecting yourself, then you can move towards survival. If you think that's still like you attempting to form a bond or friendship with Zay, then you can move it towards friendship instead.
Okay.
Yeah. In your opinion, is how Rourke feels about like giving just a tiny bit of information of you're looking for.
Okay. 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 Where are we now?
Right now, we're still, Josh, we'd still be pretty close into the like
Yeah,
entrance.
you're still not you're not like near the entrance. You've been exploring around for a little bit because you've been moving around. Um, but essentially you're just sort of in a area that seems to be more like a residential area than anything else. You've just sort of wandered.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like this is just kind of where people live. It's not. It's just kind of like the normal, average people. It's not the rich part. It's not any like scary or weird place.
Okay. Have we gone near or are we in like a marketplace?
You were probably starting to get towards the marketplace when you decided to have notice all the really weird looks you were getting from like scoping out everyone, and then you just like turned and got into this area. So if you like backtracked and tried to get back there,
Okay. Okay. So I think there was a marketplace back where we went or came
Yeah.
from. Let's go over there and explore that. I
right?
think I might find something there.
Okay. You two head back towards the marketplace. Since what Kienren and Enya are also technically looking for falls within a marketplace situation, you sort of end up at opposite ends of the marketplace and can sort of through the crowd of people see each other as like everyone's passing through. You get glimpses of each other from across the ways. And the marketplace has, of course, like people selling food. There's a cabbage stall there with an Earth Kingdom symbol. There's weapons dealers. There's people just selling furniture, pots, etc., etc.
Josh, is there any like mystical or homeopathic, like apothecary type places?
Yeah, there are a handful of them. You can find they're scattered throughout, but yeah, there are a handful like that.
Zay's gonna just point at some of them and be like, so like these? Like the herby mystical crystal places? Or are you looking for more like ship trader spices?
What?
Long silence.
Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a second because I was thinking about my character and the things we need to do.
That's okay.
And
Zay's
I
just
missed
like pointing at
everything.
like crystal, like herbs, like mystic runestony type places and asking if it's like that kind of something.
It's a good start. We can start there.
Okay.
Let's go do that.
You head towards one of those stalls. Essentially, you go to like the same spot that Kienwen and Enya are headed to as well. To get the stuff that they want. And so you end up meeting at the same stall.
Kanan just sees Zay and Rorik and just kind of point.
Hey, you guys are early. What are you guys doing here? I thought that you didn't want to come to the city.
I
Oh,
require material assistances for my meditation.
Oh, that makes sense. Are you okay? Just looking over.
And you might have poisoning from all of the dirt she swallowed.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
off around?
Mm-hmm. I'm like trying to hide in like a obviously horrible hiding space of a pole. I'm guessing there's a pole to hold up something, or I don't know.
You're just on the side of the stand.
Yeah, just try not to look suspicious, but obviously looking suspicious.
I think Zay takes off, like, she's got this wrap around her waist. She takes it off and, like, hands it, like, do you want to wrap your face?
Okay, pause. Out of game. Zay, we don't deserve Zay. Anyway. Back yeah, I take it. And I'm like, I'm stunned for a minute because I think after for how long Enya has been out and trying to survive on her own, nobody has really given her anything. Like people, like she had to go looking for scraps, she had to go looking for things, and the best thing that she had was like anything that she had left over from her thing that she's not going to talk about in the past with background and stuff. So um this gesture of someone who she considers, I don't think she necessarily feels, because of the way that she's been living for a while, is on her own and trying to protect herself. She doesn't want to admit that she has friends who care. And this right here is like showing that someone cares, which is something different and new for Enya. So she doesn't know how to handle it, so she's kind of just staring at the wrap and then looks back up and then stares back down the wrap, and then while looking at the wrap goes, "Thank you," and then quickly puts it over her head and like makes it into something where you can only see like her eyes.
Yes. You look a lot less weird than covering it with your face.
So you're at the apothecary stand, like apothecary like place. You're all talking, and you see there's like an older like older man missing a tooth sort of situation. Very few strands of hair. Am I able to help you young folks with something?
Yes, hello. I require meditation aid.
Meditation aid, of course. Let me just see what I have. I have. He starts just pulling out random objects and just like throwing them into your arms. There are these incense sticks here. You can never go wrong with these meditation rocks in this bowl here, and it just starts throwing stuff at you. So you're just now suddenly you find yourself like holding a bunch of stuff, and that'll be 85. That'll be and it's just this ridiculous number for
Interesting.
cost.
Interesting.
Fire Nation. I don't ever remember knowing what they call the coins specifically, but I know that there's differences among.
I know that there's like copper pieces and silver and.
Oh, that's right, one copper piece. Yeah, and then there's differences in how they look amongst the nation as well. So it'll be like 100 gold pieces for all of this.
Hey Josh,
Yeah, what's up?
do I have money?
Do you think you would have taken some money with you when you ran off?
Maybe.
Since most
I think
people
I
here
was
ran off, does anyone think they grabbed money of those of you who would probably have come from money?
Veteran does not have money.
I have so much money because I'm a thief, and that's what I do.
Fair.
Write that down. Write that down.
Damn, we found stuff.
Going
has
in the note.
Little wallet.
Oh, that's right.
From-
Zay has like the loot from what the orphanage gave you as you left.
Yeah, but not 100 pieces of
No,
gold.
it's a lot.
Yeah, I honestly don't think that even if Enya did take money, I don't think she took enough for that. But I was just wondering if we had enough money.
While he was like handing things to Cameron, that I had been stealing from the table.
Roll to rely on your skills and training. So roll with focus.
Oh,
There's a theft in this house.
As just a quick reminder to everyone, this is a 2d6 system. So If you're rolling a d20, that is wrong.
Got a 19.
You have to roll 2 d20s.
2 dice, yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, yeah, you are taking things, stashing them. You're easily stealing. Fast. Is stealing one of your bad habits?
Sure is.
Of course it is. All right. All right, so yeah, you're just taking things off the table as he's throwing them at.
But I don't want
Human.
it to be like noticeable, so like it's strategic stealing.
No, he doesn't even notice at all. He's too busy focused on the one person who's like trying to buy stuff.
He's too busy with capitalism.
So yeah, and you now have
Sure.
all this stuff. Yep. Yes. He's holding out his hand for like a bag of money with 100 gold.
I can't help but notice that you seem to be. How do I put this? You seem to be attempting to swindle me.
What? You saying I'm trying to swindle you?
Yes, I did just say that.
And he starts taking everything back. We're closed. Pulls down a screen that is. It just covers the front part of the stall, so the sides are still open, which is like.
Genren shoves a fist under it to like stop it.
Roll to reliance skills and training.
Aw, man. That's focus.
Yep. See if you can get there fast enough.
I have a +1, so that is a 9.
You're able to get your hand under, but it does get like squished.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah. It opens it back up. Yes. What do you want?
It appears your negligence has damaged my hand.
Negligence? What are you talking about, negligence?
It's like a kiosk with like a window.
It's like one of those stalls where it's like the base, the posts, and then a roof. But he has like a little screen to pull off the front of it, to shut off the front of it for whenever he's not like selling stuff.
Kienren climbs onto the sort of like counter.
Okay.
You were careless with the shade to your stall and have injured my hand. I pull off the bandages of my hand and show the scar on my palm.
Okay.
Do we know that there's the
I-
scar on Kienren's palm? We do? Okay.
I believe Kienren showed you the part on the abdomen.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you are climbing on the stall, the rest of you give me rolls to let's go. You're all pretty observant people, so yeah, rely on your skills and training. So with focus.
Yeah, okay. Hey! That's a 12.
Cool.
5.
5. Wonderful.
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay. So there's really no consequence to noticing. So Rorik and Enya, you both noticed that some Fire Nation soldiers that were patrolling the market area for like thieves and such have taken notice of Yanren climbing on the stall, and they're coming towards you.
No.
Zay, you're too focused on Kienren on the stall. You're too focused on what's happening.
I'm going to grab Kienren's hand and be like, sorry, sir, our friend hasn't had much sleep. We're really leaving now.
And I've got this.
No. can I whisper into Kianren's ear that there's soldiers coming towards us, Fire Nation soldiers coming towards us?
Yeah, simple enough. You whisper in Cameron's ear.
Why would that matter? I've done nothing wrong.
We just they're soldiers and fight. I don't know. And then I don't know. I try and like hide myself even more, scrunch myself up into a little ball so I'm not noticed.
We're gonna call this this time around. It's gonna be pusher luck. Roll with passion.
Hey.
Someone's already drawing focus on your group.
Okay, I got a 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're able to sort of hide yourself in a way that like you aren't super noticeable.
Cool. Cool.
And then as you start to hide yourself, the four of you here. Hey, what seems to be the trouble over here?
This man injured my hand, and I want retribution.
Don't listen to her. No. She's trying to steal from me. Is this
If I wanted
true?
to steal from you, why wouldn't I have done so by now? And why wouldn't I be running from these soldiers?
I don't know what goes through your heads. Yeah, they're just crazy.
This man attempted to swindle money from me and injured my hand. I show the palm.
And in what way did he attempt to swindle money from?
Sir, show me all the wares that you tried to sell me. Cameron just starts grabbing all of the wares that the man was like trying to sell, and she's like,
yeah,
he wanted 100 gold for all of this.
I mean, yeah, he's a business owner. It's his right to charge what he wants. Yes.
He insisted all of this was necessary for me to attain basic meditation.
Is that what he looks over at the man? Excuse me, you just said you wanted things to meditate with. You never said anything about basic meditation. No. I would have only given you a handful of things. Soldier turns back to you.
I can see that my honest word has no value here.
All right, look. I'm gonna do you all a favor. Right now, we're busy trying to keep the peace with the summit going on and all the four nations being here. Tensions are high. We understand. So here's what we'll do. Well, if you all agree to just kind of leave this area and not bother this man, we'll just call it good. No arrests have to be made. No anything.
I suppose this short-term solution would satisfy you versus looking at the long-term issues surrounding such marketplace. What's the word I'm looking for? Bloodletting? The capitalist bloodletting allowed to go on in this marketplace is disgraceful, but I see that that is not a concern for you, and I respect that you have your own priorities and responsibilities, so we will be on our way. As Kenren's going, they grab the meditation stone and try to like sneak it away.
How often do you think Cameron steals?
Kenren has been homeless for a while, so probably used to stealing food. I believe I did steal food in the first episode.
That is fair. Roll to rely on your skills and training. Roll with focus.
With focus?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I get a whole +1, so that's a hot 4.
Oh, even with help, not even. No, you swipe it, and the soldiers. Excuse me. You need to. Okay, well now let's just plan on stealing. You're coming with us. Come with us. Come with us.
And I keep the stone if I come with you.
No, you have to put it back.
Then I'm not coming with you.
All right. The soldiers start to like attempt to grab you.
Oh,
Dodge.
Can Zay like interrupt or
y-
interrupt?
yeah. How you gonna interrupt them? What are you doing?
Yeah, just like walking forward and saying, "Excuse me, like I believe there is a miscommunication from cultural differences, like you said. It's all the nations in one place in unfamiliar situations. This is an air nomad or a person who comes from the air nomads, and it sounds like our morals here in the Fire Nation or our customs might be a little different than what they're used to. I think to avoid an international incident, it might be best to just let us go on our way."
Luckily, Zay wears Fire Nation clothing because of the orphanage. Give me a roll of harmony for plead with an NPC.
Okay.
Yep.
10.
10. Oh, yeah. No. Perfect. As you're like, it's fine. You see a soldier just looking like, as long as they put it back, I guess it's fine. And then just kind of walks away as they like see something else, as like their buddy's like, hey, something else is happening over here that we need to deal with. All right, fine. Walks off.
Incredible.
I walk away with the rock. I don't.
Stay walk away with the rock. Old man doesn't notice. Too busy.
Okay, well that worked.
They're gone. I don't. There's no consequence. Bye.
All right, you now
Just
have.
to be clear, Kienren does not see anything wrong.
Kendra now has this
Good.
meditation stone. Enya is hiding more. What do you do next?
I mean, Kinran, do you need like a quiet place to meditate?
Kienren goes face down and just holds the meditation stone and just tries to meditate. Middle of the square.
Determination, Oz.
What's up?
Determination.
No.
Both move one towards it.
I can't make a bid anymore.
And then roll. Mark one fatigue and roll with your determination to see
I
if
was
you
making a joke.
see if you fall into a meditative
right.
state. See if it happens.
This was a bit. Let it be clear, this was a bit.
Oh no. Oh no.
What is
Do I
it?
add anything?
Yeah, it's your determination stat for the principles.
Oh, add my determination.
Yeah.
So that's a 14. I rolled a 12 plus 2.
You, as a little experiment, you like walk off, decide to fall straight first, start to meditate. You realize that like, hey, this is super easy. You can probably do this whenever you want. It takes like 5 seconds for you to realize, maybe not here, but whenever you're good to go. People are
They
now
just-
just like looking at you weirdly as you're face down on the street.
They could probably pass it off as I passed out, but
What else is around while this is happening?
Food places, all that stuff. You can see the people who are moving towards like the summit area, looking at like things that have already been set up. There's of course the food stalls. There's supply stalls, all this other stuff. Then of course there's the residential area you stumbled into. There's like a library that you can see. It's not like a very prominent building, but it is a bigger building you could go to. There are some tea houses as well. But for the most part, it's just a very busy sort of. Everyone's kind of moving around. A lot of them looking weirdly at Kienren.
Okay. So, since we're in a different area than earlier, where are we in a different area than earlier?
Of the market, yeah, you've moved off away a bit.
Okay. Can I continue to like look around to make sure I don't see anyone familiar?
Yeah, roll to rely on your skills and training. Rolling with focus. a new scene, new circumstances, stuff has happened.
It's still a 7.
It's still a 7. Same deal as last time. You're looking around, you don't notice anyone, but like the way you're looking, people are just like,
Not
what is
again.
wrong with this person? What do you want?
No one's actually looking at Rory. They just have social anxiety.
No. Okay. But I'm gonna keep looking around.
Okay. Anyone else? Enya and Zay, anything you wanted to do while you're here?
I want to get out. Anyway.
I think Zay's just gonna also like look around for things out of place because she doesn't know anything about what Rourke wants. She just
I see.
knows that it's something different. Like, is there anything? Would Zay know of any like trading trading posts other than the like market? Like, are there areas where
how often did you like leave the orphanage, like exploring out and such?
Not often,
Not often?
but like the students that would go out like to the city
Yeah,
and
and then come back with stories and such.
Yeah.
We'll call this a roll with passion to push your luck.
Okay.
Because stories are one thing and actual experience is another.
Yeah. Okay, 8.
8. On a hit you do it, but it costs you to scrape by. So looking around, you're just looking for something out of place, right? Or what exactly are you looking for?
Well, this time I was looking for like if Zay knew of any like trading areas or things.
Like other places to go to. Okay, yeah. You don't quite remember where. You know that there are a couple of different ones here because it's the capital and such, and you've heard from stories of people coming back of like if you turn here when you see this, blah 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 blah. Some of the stories are now outdated for different reasons, but it takes a while. The sun's now starting to like. It's probably like an hour or two away from getting to dusk when you were all supposed to meet up originally. Yeah, I know you find like another sort of trading post area where there are more people from across the nation.
And is Rorik here, or did Zay wander off?
That's up to everyone else. Did you all follow Zay as they wandered, or did you do your own thing?
I mean, I feel like Enya knows that she's not going to be able to go back anywhere until everybody is done doing whatever they want to in the city. So I reluctantly go with them.
If anyone like nudges Kienren to be like, "Hey, we're going that way," Kienren will follow. But if no one notifies Kienren, then Kienren's staying face down in the dirt.
I guess while I reluctantly go follow, like it's a beat before I go follow Zay. I guess before I go, I can like slightly nudge Kienren so I don't do the same thing as last time, is step on them.
Okay. And then Rorik, are you following? Because you don't necessarily know where Zay's headed. You just know that they're starting to walk off somewhere.
I'm gonna follow, but kind of like steps behind them.
Okay. You all go to the other area where there's a lot of trade happening. This one's a lot more related to like very much like people having brought in crates of stuff from other nations. They're like selling them to Fire Nation citizens, or they are like getting stuff from they're like trading the goods themselves out. There's like ships of Fireflakes going out to go to the Earth Kingdom, and some Earth Kingdom delicacy coming in or like snack thing coming in to replace to go on to trade for the fire flakes kind of deal, going back and forth. So these are more like worker sets with like an offshoot of citizens buying stuff where you are.
Snackies, you say?
Yeah, there are snacks all over this area.
How long has it been since we ate?
Uh, that's
Well, you ate dirt a little while ago. I don't know if that counts, but
We'll say for simplicity's sake, because they also don't often talk about it. Well, they do kind of every once in a while. We'll say for simplicity's sake that you at least had one meal during this day somewhere. It's up to you to determine how long ago that meal was. But you have eaten at some point.
Didn't I eat at some point? Oh, never mind. That's back in like session 2, where there was a silly little girl that I ran into, the silly child. Anyway,
Yeah, that was like session 1. That was session 1. You've for in on our recordings, you have for sure eaten in session 1 and in session 3, because there was a whole dinner portion of session 3.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Zay's gonna turn around to Rorik and be like just gesturing vaguely.
Is this
to
what
the-
you're looking for? Huh?
I'm just gonna give her a thumbs up and no other context.
Do I notice this?
Yeah, probably.
And can I be like, okay, like if we're walking wherever we're walking to, we're passing like things, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, there's like, can I just be stealing food
roll
as we're
to
going?
roll with focus, rely on your skills and training to just steal random things as you walk towards
Oh
wherever.
no.
That is an 8.
You aren't able to get as much as you want, so like every once in a while you like are headed towards grabbing something, then see someone notice you, so you go away from it. But you get like a collection of like random utensils, some like some coins that were like sitting on a table, like some game pieces that people were like in public playing a game with, stuff like that. You get some food as well. You just get this random collection of knickknacks.
Love it. Yes.
It's a beast for me.
Love me some knick-knack.
I think Cameron sees what Zay is doing and also starts pointing with even less direction. Just like, object.
I'm gonna.
Is
Yes,
object correct? Yeah, it's stormy where we are.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I got nothing.
Oh, there it is.
yeah, that scared me.
Good morning!
I'm gonna lean over and kind of mumble towards Rorik about, what's with the, I guess, questioning why. You know what? Never mind. I'm thinking of ideas here.
All right. Well, Rorik, 2 people are pointing at random things at you, just gesturing wildly.
Can I say a knock knock joke?
Yeah.
Roll for push your luck.
Yeah.
See if the joke lands.
No. The question is, how often does Rorik tell jokes? And then depending on that, are they like seasoned comedian, or are they just now starting off doing knock knock jokes?
I am so charming.
Yeah, but this is the first knock knock joke you've told us, and you've known us for a few days.
He's trying it out. He wants to get the vibe of the group a little better.
What's the knock knock joke?
A knock knock joke is how you test the water?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you not have one prepared?
No. If I can say one. Knock, knock.
Kenron has no idea what you're doing.
Like a beat later, I say, "Who's there?" In that tone.
Can I say boo?
Again, a beat later, and you goes, "Boo hoo."
Oh, don't cry.
Rorik, she isn't crying.
I know that. I know that.
And I thought your name was Rorik.
It is Rorik.
Why did you say you were Boo?
I'm that's
And why did you make the knocking sound with your mouth?
It's a joke.
A what?
A joke.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what jokes are?
No.
I'm gonna explain jokes. I'm gonna mansplain humor.
Oh. The worst day of my life.
But it's like cute. I do it in a cute way.
As,
You
as
can just say
you're-
I mansplain jokes in a cute way.
I mansplain it in a cute way because I'm so charming.
As you're
everyone
mansplaining the
loves
joke, as you're mansplaining the jokes, you realize that the sun, as it starts to set, you hear like a bunch of fanfare. As summit, which is gonna take over a course of a couple different days, they're having like an opening ceremony that's gonna be starting soon. So you hear a bunch of fanfare that interrupts this mansplaining. And that is where
Kenron's eyes unglaze at the fanfare.
Yes.
Hey, question. I don't remember if everybody realized that, I don't remember if everybody realized that I am a girl instead of because I look like a boy. Does everybody know that? I know Kianren does. I just don't remember if Rorik or Zay does.
I think Rorik and Zay, I think they know after the night that was spent all together.
Okay.
I think so. I think
Okay.
at least if not known, it's at least it was hinted at. I think at some point.
Kenron has definitely been referring to you as she.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 'cause I knew for sure that Kian
Yeah.
knew.
She
That
or
was
the
like
skittish girl around other people, so I feel like
So
if they didn't, they have picked up on it.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, fanfare happens. Opening ceremonies are going to start going on soon for this summit. They've decided, I guess, to start early, and that is where we shall end the session. But first, we zoom over to the Southern Water Tribe. There is on a glacier, poking out from a little like cave, is a little penguin otter that looks up into the night sky and is just sort of wistfully looking at it. And as the camera pans to the moon that it's looking at, the moon turns into like the shape of a fish, and then the penguin otter goes down, slides off, and goes into the water. And that is where we shall end today's session. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you again to my friends Oz, Morgan, Cass, and Megan for another round of Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes, the Roku era. What else do I normally say? Man, it's been a while. Hey Oz.
You usually throw it back to me.
Yeah, Oz. What do you tell them?
Don't forget to hit that like button and click the bell to receive notifications about new episodes. Leave a comment down below if you think it's possible to mansplain while being cute. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 2.
Woo! Cut back in, Josh. Edit now.
Themselves.
No worries. I can edit that me adjusting it anyway out, so that way I can keep typing.
Keep everything.
Keep it on.
No,
The one time I try to take notes and then it's loud.
Something's
we do it live.